Prabhuji, Swamiji, you have explained us the demigods, God's presence in Gomata, cow. So for us, when we worship it and when we go to these places where Gomata is worshipped, we often see people only touching the tail part. So they say we should not touch the forehead, but you said here Vishnu and Brahmaji reside. So can you give us a little better understanding about that?
See, there are local customs, there are local folklores, there is no such thing. Cow is sacred, means cow is sacred, basically.
Okay.
So there is no such thing as, just the tail has to be touched, or it's safer because sometime, cow may be not in a good mood. That may be the reason.
Okay.
See, the idea is, first of all, cows generally will produce more milk than the babies can consume. For example, we had two cases here in last several years here. When the baby was not tied properly, the baby broke free at night and drank excessive milk.
Okay.
And twice babies had passed away. So point is, cows actually often produce more milk than the babies can drink.
Okay.
And now if you don't milk them, they'll have other issues like mastitis and other issues. You retain milk is left in the udders. On one hand, you are left with excessive milk.
Yes.
And one hand you have, if you don't milk, leave it for all babies, then there'll be some problem for the babies. The idea is that this modern dairy practice of exploitation, you see, modern dairies are nothing but slaughterhouses.
Yes.
Milk is nothing but liquid beef or white blood. It's liquid beef. So I'm not talking of modern practices. Vedic practice is dohan. It's called, milking is called dohan. Dohan means, like Chanakya Arth Shastra, it's written, if a king finds anybody, dohan means you have a right on two udders of the cow.
Okay.
And you are only supposed to touch a cow after the calf had its share. Otherwise, will be degeneration of the species. Calves don't get enough milk in their early infancy. They'll be weak. So successive generations
will not be strong and the best ones.
Yeah. So idea was, first calf has to drink to its heart content.
Correct.
And then a milkman has only rights on, there are 4 udders.
Okay.
So 2 udders are for the calf and 2 udders are for the human beings.
Okay.
So, and Chanakya Arthashastra specifically mentioned, a king finds out a milkman is touching, anybody is touching the other 2 udders, their thumbs have to be cut. So there are penal arrangements. So cow was the mainstay of the national economy, and every home had a cow.
Yes.
Every home had a cow, because otherwise how the children will have good health. So that is, cow was considered a mother, and there was no abuse involved. Cow was considered more than a family member. You see, when the British came, when you're talking of, with Krishna taking away all, when the British came to India and they created more famines, then during British era of 200 years, India had more famines than it had prior to it in 2000 years.
Oh.
That was, British were known for creating famines. They destroyed our agricultural systems. They diverted lands for commercial crops for the export purposes. They did a lot of havoc. So there were more famines in 200 years than in 2000 years.
Okay.
And in earlier 2000 famines were well managed.
Okay.
Artificial famines. So British were shocked to see that they have a family of 12 members and 3 cows and bull. 3 are healthy and all the family members are skinny. That means they are offering cows and bulls their share of food. So they took group photos. That photos are available. That so much care was there. Cows were considered, there was nothing that cows would be abused. They were considered family members because they owe their existence to them.